she is here. Grandma Lot. Grandma Lot.
The old
Oh my
broad.
goodness. Okay, so
That's what she said.
The old broad.
the old broad, the old broad. Okay, so Grandma, I'm still I just started on the YouTube stream, okay? Let me real quick before we start. I just started on
Why have you
YouTube.
got all these boxes there?
Okay, I need to show what this looks like, guys. This is what Grandma's looking at. You guys ready? Grandma, what do you think about the setup? Guys,
It's horrible. What is all these boxes?
you guys can't really see this.
That is my background or my foreground.
I stacked boxes everywhere so we could put the cameras there. So
No.
it's a little.
Grandma, you gotta see what your background actually is.
Oh yeah, Grandma, do you see what's behind you? Wait, should we take the back of the shoes off so it's not on Grandma's head? There's no hole.
Oh,
No, there's no hole there.
Wait,
There's
Dad,
no-
what do you mean?
there's a
Yeah,
hole
there's-
in your wall.
No, there's no hole.
That's your totally
No. There is no hole. I mean, Grandma, do you want to grab the shoe? You want
No,
to?
thank you.
Dad, you
Oh.
gonna? Actually, we can leave the
Oh,
shoes there.
something hit me.
All right. Well, anyways, everybody say what should they say? What should everyone say in the chat? Welcome. Actually, wait. We say welcome. You guys say hi. So I'm gonna quickly explain what we're doing today, guys. Okay. So I turned off alerts so I can't hear subs or donations or anything. But basically, the reason we're going live today, right? In about a month, you're gonna be how old, Grandma?
97, 98.
98 years old. Big 98 in the chat, bro. So she's going to be 98 years old.
Next
and I
month.
thought, as she's, 98, 99, 100, all these numbers are approaching, we got to do a podcast where we just go through her life. Because on streams, we'll have little bits where she'll talk about, she lived, during the Queen and all these different things. But I want to have a place where you guys hear her whole life story, chat. So stream is not going to, we're not gaming and all that, but we're getting some valuable life stuff right here,
Wisdom
chat.
and
Some
history,
wisdom,
experience.
some history.
Things you
So-
can't relate to.
So if you want to grow your brain,
Yes.
you want to watch this podcast. So, hey, this is my first ever podcast. Is our first ever podcast?
Yes.
I think it's the first one, chat. King Sama podcast. I don't know what we call it. But yeah, so
King Samacast.
the King Sama cast. Yeah, chat, what should we call the podcast? But anyways,
King speak.
I'll do the intro, okay? I'll do the intro. So I think Sam Alive might upload this. So everyone say hi, Sam Alive. But
Hey,
Grandma said, hey. All right, so this is how we're gonna start. So intro. 3, 2, 1. Hello guys, welcome to the King Podcast a lot. Still working on the name. But basically today we're interviewing a very special woman, okay? There's many people out there of various ages, but the woman we're introducing today, she is 97 years old. I've known her for a very long time, I'd say she's pretty cool. Got to spend some time with her through the years, and I wouldn't just call her a friend. I would call her my grandma. That's what I call her. So welcome on Grandma today onto the Grandma Podcast. How do you feel being on here today?
wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And at 97 years old, how are you feeling? How are you managing? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm trying to get to 98 in a month.
98. Come
Yes,
on.
Yes, I'm doing well. Trying to keep myself together, dancing, walking, talking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing everything on my own. No help. No
Exactly.
wheelchair.
On her own. No walker.
No walker.
She can
no
still walk?
wheelchair.
No cane.
No
cane.
cane. No cane.
No.
It's crazy. I know there's a lot. Usually I feel like there's people at 70, 80s with canes, right? Grandma's at 98, no cane or anything, which is very crazy. So, yeah, I mean, first of all, we just got to get into the story. How did everything start? You wanna ask
Well, I
the big
just
question?
want this is a frame of reference. Just starting from just today and then going back. Just last night, just for the last 2 days, your grandmother, my mother, she's in her room. She is crafting together these quilts by hand, sewing, not with a machine, not with any kind of fancy gizmos, gas. She's got the needle and the thread and the thing and the that and tying the bows and making gifts to this day, sewing, making. So,
Baby quilt.
baby quilt,
Yeah,
just a baby quilt.
Now, baby quilt, but cool.
I've got a quilt from her. My brother has a quilt. We all have quilts. Your mother and I have a wedding quilt she made. She made these called Quillos, but that's just so you know, she's
Quillos.
still so active between that and puzzles and games. But now, you're right.
Well,
gotta
this
start-
is the question I got to ask.
Go ahead.
Have any of you guys solved a 1,000 piece puzzle? I mean, how many do you think you've solved by this point
I don't know.
Oh, since I've been here?
since you've been here?
Oh, I've made about 10 of them. already.
10? Oh, I think it's more than
It's probably
10.
more than 10.
I think you've done more than 10. I think it's been a lot more than 10.
Well, since I've been here,
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
done 10,
Yeah.
but and you've done other ones too, but just puzzles
Yeah,
every.
Yeah, she's done a lot. But yeah. Also, want to say you can't see him, but Marcus is on the production.
Hey, guys.
Marcus,
Hey,
quickly
guys.
click a bunch of cameras real
guys.
quick.
Hey,
Marcus
guys.
is
Look
on
up,
the
guys.
camera
Look up,
system.
guys.
Very official over there.
So W Marcus, you want to say anything? Swag chat, swag. So Marcus on the production. But yeah, anyways, you can grab the mic for a second. Let's
Okay,
let's
yeah.
let's get into the nitty gritty.
Why
Yes.
are all the boxes here?
So
The boxes. Grandma, these I found in the garage that were full of Christmas stuff, and I think it's the most professional way we could have set it up. I don't know how else to set it up.
Oh,
So
okay.
It's basically to have the cameras at the right level. See these three things here, the blue lights?
Oh,
Those are all cameras,
I
and they
got
needed
you.
to be at different levels.
oh wait, we got you to do the pointing thing. So point at this one.
When?
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was cool. That was
It's
pretty
motion
cool.
censored?
Oh,
Yeah, we should,
true.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
zoom
do
this
that.
one right here, the one that's on her.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
do ultra zoom. Wait, chat. We're gonna do an ultra zoom real quick. I think it's this one.
It's this one right here.
Oh,
Oh, the quality though.
is that good? Wait, we might. I think the
No,
quality.
zoom out more.
Wait.
That quality is not.
Yeah, the quality kind of goes down though. so it might be a little-
Make up the sharpness,
up
Zoom
the
it more.
sharpness.
A lot of production technicality. Here,
I
Mom.
see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's a little,
But zoom out a little bit.
like here.
Oh, can I see?
Bang.
Oh,
Chat.
Yeah, that's better.
Wait, so I think everyone can agree, chat. Is this camera, is the main one the best camera, chat? I think the main one is the best one. I think the other ones are a little cooked. So this one's definitely the best one out of all of them. I think this one's the best one. This was probably the best one right here. Okay. This was probably the best. But we'll be swapping between them just so we, keep the flow going. I don't know how a podcast works, but we just set this up pretty quickly. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, okay. Well, Marcus is doing some of the camera stuff. W Marcus, bro.
W. Marcus.
But yeah. Chat, also, people were saying I haven't streamed for 3 days. There's been a lot going on. My birthday's coming up on in like a few days.
Monday.
20 years.
20 years. I'm getting chat. You cannot. Don't call me uncle. Okay, y'all call me uncle. 19. 20 is not that old. Okay, 20 is not that old. But yeah. Anyways, let's do it.
So I think, Mom, we should start with something they may not be able to comprehend. What year were you born?
1928.
1928.
We're approaching 2028. So
February 19th, 1928.
Where were you born?
In Montreal, Canada.
Montreal, Canada.
Now that means you were born in February. That means you were born in winter.
Of course. That's why I hate winter.
she was born in the cold, but guys, any chance she gets, she's wrapping herself up. She hates it. She hates the cold.
So when you grew up there, so you had mainly your younger brother before your sister.
The siblings, yeah.
So you grew up with a brother.
Yes, a brother 2 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And the two of us walked to school. We had no car. We walked to grocery stores. We brought home
You
in
walked
we brought
everywhere.
groceries home in a kid's wagon or my little pram.
Wait, now how far would you have to walk through? Like mountains? Like, are you going through caves? How do you have to
No,
get to
I'm
school?
not going through caves. An ordinary street.
Okay, ordinary street. I thought maybe I've heard
No,
stories. I mean,
no.
for you walked through
Well,
caves.
I
right?
walked.
We had streetcars.
I
We
walked
had
barefoot through caves and snow.
No, we had streetcars and buses. That was our mode of transportation. No.
and you so now you're there in Montreal. You're growing up there.
Mhm.
You are going to school now. When you went to school there, you were going to Catholic school, right?
Yeah, I went to Catholic school till high school. Finished from I graduated from Catholic high school, Darcy McGee High, and then I went to McGill, and yeah.
Now
Well,
tell.
and then this is where it gets crazy.
Yeah, no. I think she's got to tell them what happened. At
Oh
age,
wait,
what?
Some of you might know this story about when she was really young.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious if some people in the chat remember.
But I did
What?
go to the West Indies.
Yeah, at age 7. So tell
Yeah, at
them what-
age 7, you got
At
something happened at
eight-
age
at-
7. You got something happened.
1935.
1935. My brother and I were sent to the West Indies because we had 3-4 grandmothers living, and it was coming to the Depression, and so
Great
they
Depression,
sent-
research it.
They sent us for a vacation, they said, but anyway, we stayed there 4 years. So my brother and I didn't see our parents for 4 years.
And they
4
went on a ship,
years.
on a boat. Like,
Went on a boat.
how long's the trip?
The trip was 7 days. on
And
a
it
boat.
was just you and your brother.
Me and my brother, and yeah, there was
And-
just
How old were you and your brother again?
I was 7. He
You're-
was 5.
7. He was 5 on a boat.
Boat to
A
another
boat?
country.
7 and 5 years old. Just them two. 7 and 5 years old. Someone said, I remember. See, who was there? Who was that? That's actually crazy.
Well, I mean, that's how it was in those days. We didn't have all this stuff you guys need to have. And
Now, when you were there with your brother, and you going to school and doing things there, and with the grandparents.
yeah.
So there were 3 grandmothers there of yours, right?
Yeah. Well, two on my mother's side and 1 on my dad's side.
Okay, and then you guys had tea, and it was kind of
Oh
very
yeah,
proper.
it was very British.
British.
You know,
Very
they,
British.
It was in the islands of West Indies, but the West Indies are a Commonwealth
they
of
were
Britain.
the
so
British.
Oh, so-
West, they
so a
were
lot of
called the
British
British,
British
West Indies.
yes.
Yes. And so we
Tea
had
time.
tea time
Oh,
for
yeah,
in
tea
the
time.
afternoon.
Pinky.
Yeah, yeah. They eat their main meal heavy in the midday, and then we have tea time, and then they have a light supper.
Now,
Wow.
why did you? Because you had to return. Why did you have to return?
Because the war started.
The war.
The war.
1939.
1939,
My
the
parents
Second World
wanted
War.
us to come
World War
home,
II.
and we were on the boat when it was starting. We were in
That's
darkness. We were,
crazy.
yeah,
On the
it's
boat
crazy.
She's
While
11.
World
So
War II was happening.
now she's 11. Her
So
brother-
she's 11 now, a little bit older, but still 11 years old
And
during
my
World War II on a boat.
my 9-year-old brother,
He was
and
scared,
we
though,
were
right?
in a
Oh,
boat,
man, that
and
must be
he was
terrifying.
scared all the time, and we had the portholes all dark blackened out, and we had drill all the time because they might be bombing at any time.
Yeah, no. You know what's crazy? The difference. Your fears were bombing on a boat. My biggest fear is the internet cutting out, so I can't stream. If the internet cuts out, that's the worst thing that can happen to me now. For you, a whole different story.
Well, can you imagine? They said every clear the deck. They have to go underneath,
Yeah, we had to
and the
stay
portholes
below.
had to blacken.
We weren't allowed on the top deck at
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
and below were the
And you had
crew.
to sleep with your life jacket on.
Oh,
right?
oh,
Sleep with
all
the
the
life
time.
jacket on? No, I wouldn't. I hate
Because
boats. I hate boats. I hate boats.
You,
No,
because
I
they
love-
could bomb you.
I
Right?
love
Yeah.
boats.
Oh, okay, but you still like boats to this day?
Oh, I love going boat
I might need to
cruises.
go on.
I
we might
love
need to-
cruises.
yeah,
I love cruises. No,
that's
I
cool.
mean, hey, you're in the water. To me, it's safer than being on the street.
Really?
Really?
Well, you got to go through a lot of water to bomb me up. I
Oh, you mean like if you're in a car, you can get hit by
I
another
mean,
car?
you get
okay,
the
but
guys-
you think it's actually safer in a boat versus
yeah,
all these cars in the
I
street?
think you could escape better. I
Okay.
mean, there's a lot of water. You can't hit
Wait,
all
now
the
was
water.
this the time of Blackbeard? When was Blackbeard?
I don't know.
I don't
Wait, do you know
know.
who that is?
I do.
I don't
Is
know
that the
what
same
Blackbeard-
time period?
I don't know
I
the
don't
time
know
period,
that
but I do
year.
know Blackbeard.
I
Marcus,
own-
are you in
this-
research and development?
Well,
This-
Marcus, is Blackbeard the same time period? or
This
no?
is
I want to do crickets on you right now.
This is between 35 and 39. I don't know what was happening
Now,
then.
when you got back from Trinidad, so this is Trinidad in the West Indies, coming on a boat. She's 11 years old with her 9-year-old brother, who she's kind of helping, and you landed in Boston, right?
Yes, we landed in
Boston.
Boston, and then we took a train to Montreal.
Montreal.
Yeah.
And when you got there, you had a rude awakening because they're in Trinidad, warm,
Warm
beautiful,
weather.
tropical islands, and you land in Boston, and is it warm?
Winter.
Winter.
We
And-
arrived in November. It was winter.
Freezing.
Now,
freezing.
what do you
My
think
mother
the
had a
temperature?
big heavy coat, and she had breeches for my brother. And he says,
Oh
"What
my-
are those?" Those were we had in
What are
those days.
breeches?
I don't know. They weren't because you had ski pants and all those.
Oh,
They
breeches.
were.
I don't know breeches. Do you know what breeches are, Jack? I've never heard of breeches.
Yeah, they were like tight pants for guys, and they wore long socks. We didn't have all the stuff you have now. You guys are spoiled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
and
spoiled.
by the way,
Grandma, I won't lie. The high-speed internet is pretty good. I'm spoiled. I'm very spoiled.
You know,
I'm very
what's
spoiled.
see, that was crazy. This is jumping ahead, but when my mom was going to school, so they didn't have like all the different sizes of clothes.
No.
So
Mm.
for her generation, she was tall. She was 5'9", so she was tall as a girl, tall to a lot of the guys. And so her clothes would be like you didn't have small, medium, large, extra large. Extra small. You had one shit. So her shins and thighs were always exposed and freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just freezing in the cold
because
even
Catholic
more?
school, you have to wear an
Yeah,
outfit. So
yeah.
The Catholic school fit.
so it's
Yeah,
your
you
legs.
have
are
a uniform, and we wore bloomers over our pants,
Yeah.
but we didn't have leggings. We didn't have all that stuff. Leotards. We didn't have all that.
Oh,
Mm.
I've heard it. Yeah, leotards.
Well, they have those still today. That's
Well,
like
I know, but I just never hear that word ever.
it's
in
more like
my life.
leotards. I don't think we
Oh,
say-
leotards.
Well, it is leotards, but I think
It's leotard.
That's such a
that's-
who came up with the word leotard?
It's
well, I don't must have been Leo
Must have,
because it's
must
Leo.
have been Leo.
Leo maybe is us trying to get his grants back because they stole his name, Leotard.
Hey, listen, Mom. So tell him when Mom was roughly 12, 13-ish, and so Grandma was raised by a strong woman and a strong dad, great dad. They were very, very well put together, educated, and really believed you could do things, even though they had a lot of obstacles. That's a whole other life
Yeah,
story.
that's their story.
Their
It's
story is
another story.
unbelievable what they had to go through. But remember, you were slouching because you felt you were tall. What did your mom make you do?
She went and bought a brace for me.
Tell me about.
So what a break? But what does that mean? Like,
Tell 'em what the
A-
brace.
A brace, so I would keep my back up.
wait,
was
oh,
that?
like a back brace?
Yeah, it was a back.
It was a wooden thing,
No,
painful.
it wasn't in wood,
What was it made
but
of?
it was like strap thing that
Pulled
made
your shoulders back.
put your shoulder. It had a little metal thing in the middle.
Well, that's worse than wood.
Well, whatever. It had
So,
something.
A metal wooden thing that would force
No.
you to sit up straight.
Sit straight.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So
What?
for a
Yeah.
year, you wore it for a year
I wore it.
because she was kind of slouching around because she
Yeah,
didn't want to
'cause-
be tall.
Yeah.
And then said, "What?"
Wait, I think we all need that.
But
to be
actually,
honest.
it ended up
I
being-
think we might all need a brace, chat. We might all need a
especially
brace.
all you gamers on those chairs. But
yeah,
you know
all
what?
you get, we all need,
But
need
you
a
know
quick
what?
brace.
It
Well,
paid
yeah,
off
but-
because later on you had good posture. and
But
it paid off.
you guys are all in tall groups now. Everybody's tall now, so it don't make
Yeah.
any. I mean, I was taller than any guy. Every time some guy come and ask me for, oh, you're a tall one, I say, well, you're a little shorty. That's what's wrong. with
You call the guys shorties?
yeah.
Now, Mom, from a very young age, so you get most of the chat knows grandma dances, right? You
Yes.
guys hear?
Oh, everyone knows.
So
Type one of you know she dances.
So
everyone knows.
her mom used to always say, "You bang two pots together, and Beryl's gonna dance."
Bang two pots and barrel dance.
Now, tell them about like the contests and the stuff you did going through school, how much you snuck out to dance.
We had jitterbug contests.
Jitterbug.
Oh, the jitterbug.
Yeah, we had jitterbug contests maybe every month. And I had a guy that really liked to dance, Richard Blake.
Richard
God
Blake.
bless your soul.
Richard Blake. Shout
Blake,
out.
that was
Richard
his
Blake.
name. Yeah, we went together for a couple of years, and he was a good dancer. So we used to win a lot of jitterbug contests.
So
We used
you'd
to go
win the
every
dance
Friday night.
contest, and you were
yeah,
just you and him were like a really good duo.
yeah.
Dang,
yeah,
that's awesome.
We could jitterbug both of us. Yeah.
Oh man, chat. I don't know. Have any of you done the jitterbug? I wonder if there's any chatters that have done. I think I feel like I've done it in like a dance, right?
You know what's interesting?
Well, a lot. It was in between my era, between 15 and 19. That was very popular.
Yeah, it would be amazing. I know this doesn't exist. Dang it, to see footage of
someone
you
has.
jitterbugging, man, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it was very
Because
cool.
jitterbug is cool.
It is
Wait, because
very
yeah, we
cool.
could bring. Because honestly, TikTok revives old dances. What if we brought back the jitterbug?
Well,
What if we revive it? We
there-
start doing it on stream.
There are people doing
We-
swing now and a mixture of the new
Yeah, they-
West Coast swing.
Yeah.
But jitterbug
We
is
could revive it.
jitterbug is cool. But you know,
Yeah.
you need dances with
You dance
couples
to the
and
music,
Well,
and yeah.
maybe you took that when you took the dance
No,
class.
I'm pretty sure when I did dance class, they had us do jitterbug and stuff like that.
Do I need can they hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Okay.
But yeah, so you started getting more into dancing and all this stuff. But along with that, in college, or during the college, I don't know if that's too far in the future now. The college.
Oh wait, I want
the
to
beauty queen.
I want to say one thing.
Beauty
Mom, tell them about how. So just check that out. So nowadays, right, when you guys are hungry, or you just call DoorDash or whatever you want to do, and
Okay, I don't DoorDash that.
Well,
I DoorDash like once a
I'm
month.
just saying,
Maybe someone else does.
yeah,
You
know, or going to fast food, whatever.
Listen, we had
Tell-
milk delivered that got frozen at the top. Are you kidding me? Have delivery? We
Yeah,
didn't
and then
have
tell them about how you would have sat on your own as a young below, like you were 10,
Yeah.
and you have to go to the store to get meat and stuff. Tell them how that
Yeah.
worked.
I wasn't 10.
Oh,
I
how-
was about 12.
12, okay.
11,
Okay.
12, 11, 12. But my mother would send me for groceries. I mean, we didn't have
Just on her own, she'd go.
we didn't have a freezer.
Yeah.
We
Oh, there
only
was no
had
freezer?
We only had ice box, so yeah.
Oh, an ice box.
Yeah, you had to empty the water at the end.
So it's actually got a big cube of ice, right?
Big ice.
Wait, so it wasn't a freezer? It was literally a block of ice.
Yes.
And that's,
Wait, that's kind of cool.
and
it's
one
in a
of-
came in an ice box. The block of ice was delivered a couple of days a week, and when it melts, it was melting because it's only a block of ice,
Wow.
and that was on the top where you would have a freezer, but we didn't have a freezer. That's how the ice boxes were made in those
That is
days.
crazy.
Is that crazy?
keep it
W block of ice.
But then you would also go to the
But I used to. My mother sent me to the store and everything. I went with the dog. We had a we had a dog also, Tony.
Tony the dog.
And,
Tony the dog, yo.
Yeah, he was
Wait,
about
I
that.
didn't.
He was about
He was
Milo
a big
size?
dog. He was a can't think of the
But
name.
he was black. It was black.
Shepherd.
I didn't
Shepherd.
know we had a dog. You had a dog named Tony. I didn't
Yeah,
know
I had
about
a
that.
dog named
Tony the
Tony.
dog.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tony.
Tony.
Oh,
Hey,
shout out Tony.
Hey,
Chat.
Tony.
Shout out Tony. No
Yeah.
way.
But they used to send us to the store with the dog, and the butcher knew what my mother went, and we never went with money. They said they didn't have credit cards, but they had credit because the guy
They give you a little tab, a little
paid a
thing,
tab,
right?
and
Oh,
then
yeah.
when you got paid, you went and paid the money for it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Now,
And-
also sometimes before we get to the college, Grandma used to have to protect Uncle Mervyn, right? He was
well,
being
yeah,
chased.
he was young.
Oh, you gotta
and
tell us about that. Yeah.
He'd be chased down the street.
He would be chased, and he was big mouth, you know.
Big
Wait,
man.
wait, but you gotta tell why is he getting chased down the street?
No, why?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know, but like just to tell them why he's getting chased
No,
down the
I
street.
don't want to go into that.
Okay.
Well,
It was ethnic stuff. There was
Yeah, it was lots of because you guys
a
the
lot of
culture
bad
back then.
stuff.
Yeah, very bad culture. You know, like people, you know,
Call your names.
yeah,
and
call your
throw
names
your-
because of skin color stuff.
yeah, it's skin color stuff. There, you know, racism, all these things.
throw
so,
snowballs at you, throw stuff. Yeah. it
yeah, so
was-
she would
yeah.
have to protect her brother
Because
protect
Uncle
her
Mervyn
brother.
he was
He was
would be
talkative.
he was talk he was even though
He
he
was
was
a big
getting
talker.
attacked, he had a big mouth. So he would talk back. So she would actually remember that one time you told me that the one guy was chasing him and you jumped out in front of the guy
I know.
and you beat him up. But she had to protect.
Grandma beat
she
up a guy to
Well, she
beat-
protected her brother. That's what
She had to
was going on.
protect her brother, so she beat someone up. Grandma's strong. Grandma's strong. Come on.
So now you want to go to the college years then?
I mean, I think that's the next part, is it?
Yeah, you want to go to the college. So, Mom. So here's the thing. In Canada, you guys,
Wait, before we start,
go.
the first thing that response I see is I bet Sammy couldn't do that when she said she beat up guys. You know what? Back then, Grandma probably would have beaten me up. Back when Grandma, when she was 19, I
No,
would
she
be
was-
cooked.
She was 19. She was only like 12, 13.
Oh,
at that
12,
time.
wait, 12, 13 beating people up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would be cooked. No. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nobody called me any name. I say, that's what a nigger can do.
Hey, well, guys, she was strong, okay? Back then, she had to fight her way, bro.
Yeah. But so here's the thing. What was interesting though, so Mom went in Canada, we have a school there called McGill University.
That's
Now,
right.
if you guys follow anything in the States, I don't know if you do, but there's fancy schools here called like Harvard
Yeah.
and Princeton, all these things. Well, McGill University is our Canadian Harvard. It's the big school, and that's where my father came from. Grenada, went to school there, and then you want
Yeah.
to tell me how
Well,
you got there?
Well, I got accepted to go there, and but there was only also there was a
Quota.
A quota. They only took so many.
Yeah.
Maybe 2%.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
were
there's
one.
a-
You were one.
Wait,
of
2% of what?
Listen, she was only one of in that school. So it's the major school,
Yeah.
mostly white, like predominantly white
Predominantly
school.
white.
And just by demographic, and Mom was maybe one of 5 black Canadian women.
What?
Yeah,
One
that's
of 5. Wait, how many people are in the school?
like 1800 or
And you're one of the 5
There's
black
like- yeah,
people.
it was-
Wow.
Yeah.
maybe 1900, 1900,
What?
1900 students at the school, or
Oh, a
18,000.
couple
Yeah.
thousand.
A couple thousand.
But
I'll
it
get
was
into numbers
predominant.
from-
It was a predominantly white school,
One of 5.
and there were a lot of kids from out of state,
Yeah.
out of the country. Now we didn't say state in those days because I didn't know it in the states.
So
But my soon-to-be husband, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. He was rooming with a guy, and I had given him a picture for his birthday, and they were running this contest. Unknown to me, they entered me into this contest.
I have to interrupt for one
Wait,
second.
they entered you?
Yeah.
I thought wait,
No.
oh, I got that. Okay.
So check that. I got to just back up. So the year before, so this is in 1948. The year
Yeah,
before,
48.
1948, McGill University started this thing called the Carnival Queen
Queen.
Competition.
So it's like a beauty pageant.
It's a beauty pageant, but it's a sports event. It's a week-long thing
Yeah,
in Montreal
it's
with
skiing
sports and
and
skiing and
boogie, yeah.
beauty and all this stuff. And so it was actually, check this out, the largest event, largest conference and carnival in all North America. So in
Oh.
Canada and the States, it was the largest one.
Oh.
And they did it the year before for the first time. So now this is the second year, and my mother's going to school. So now I'll go back to what you were saying.
So yeah, so I'm going to school, and like I said, and I'm coming to class this day, and I see my picture with a bunch of like maybe 20 other ladies, all white, of course. And I say, well, what is that? Why am I in that picture?
What is
And
that?
so I came back to the newsstand and I said, can I have one? I had a bit of change, got a paper, and I took it up there. And then when I went to class, I said, why am I running in a contest? I never entered in a contest. And it turned out that my husband, my fiance at that time, his roommate took the picture and entered it into this contest.
But
Wow.
also she had a lot of, okay, so it was a,
But also, just to catch
Yeah,
it,
go,
if
go, go,
anyone's
go.
lost, basically to summarize what she just said, she did not enter into, when you said not a beauty pageant, what do you call it?
well, it
Well,
was
it
part
says-
of it is beauty, part of it is that, but it's called the Carnival Queen.
The Carnival Queen. So
Which
basically,
there's beauty,
Grandma was
there's plus.
Grandma was entered into this contest, right? She did not know about it. It was like one of the biggest North America, Canada, everything. And she got entered, and she made it into the top 20.
Well, yes, and here's the thing.
She was the only black beauty queen in that group of people.
Yeah, she was, well, people were very
So
shocked.
so there was 20 of us,
Yeah.
and we all went to tea and blah blah blah, and they all interviewed us. Of course, the guy's coming around with a mic. It's not like your day now, and interviewing what are you going to do with your life and that kind of thing. And then he said, at the end of this, we will be cutting this down to 15 ladies. So my name at that time, Beryl Dickinson Dash. So they call you in alphabetical order. And I heard my name and I thought, wow, I'm going to be running in that contest. I can't believe that. Anyway, so they got us down to about 10 of us. And the 10 of us, they interviewed us and made us walk and talk and say what you're going to do with your life and blah, blah, blah. And then they cut us down to 5. And I was in the 5. And I remember I got out of there. I ran to the first telephone booth I could find,
Payphone, right?
and I phoned my mother. I said, can you imagine? I'm in a contest, but 5 of us. I said, oh, well, I'll be a lady in waiting. That's wonderful.
She's a runner-up.
So
Okay, like you did not think you were gonna win
no,
or anything. The last thing you thought was that you were
no,
gonna win this contest.
never. Are we continuing with me?
Yeah.
And so anyway, so that's what happened. So I'm going to class and everything. One of my classes was an economics class, which is a big class, like 300-400 of us. And I
Oh, I
had
love this story.
two very good friends of mine, Eric Brody and Irwin, Matt Irwin. These 2 guys used to sit with me all the time. And he said to me, you need to come in late. That's what you need to come in late so they know who you are. I said, I don't come in late for class. He said, he's going to make a big...
Because wait a second, my mother was a good student. She got good grades, loved her math, studied well, so she was not going to go to school late.
Yeah.
She was going to be a good student. And
Yeah.
this guy's saying, come late. You got to come late.
So
Okay, wait, and as you're saying the story, sorry, people are freaking out because someone just pinned, I think, an article about you. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, Beryl Rapier.
I think
If you,
someone got
if you
it, yeah.
type in Beryl Rapier
No,
McGill
someone pinned it,
University.
Someone pinned it. Someone got the article.
Wow!
Wow, yeah.
Okay, wait, let me switch this up. The mic's not set
that
up
Beryl
with it.
Dickinson Dash. That's
Wait,
it.
let me do like the. Wait, I gotta do like the.
Somebody just
Don't-
said
Careful,
that.
you're hitting the camera.
Okay, wait, hold on, guys. Oh no, I'm trying to put it on the screen. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, if you Google Beryl Rapier McGill
my
University,
gosh.
there's a lot of different articles on
Look
there.
at that!
Someone found it. Someone
That
found
is
it.
crazy.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
there's a few
Grandma,
of them. You can
Grandma, this is an article that says, it's hard to see, it says, Beryl Dickinson Dash, first black woman to become Carnival Queen.
1949.
1949. I can't
Oh my
believe
gosh.
that. Somebody did that just now?
Yeah.
No, that's been there. Like, this is an article
Someone
that's there.
while you were talking, someone went and found the article and sent it.
And by the way,
Yeah.
chat,
Wow.
there's many articles. Type in Beryl Rapier McGill University. There's other articles that have pictures and that have. If you type in, there's one that have. Type in one other one, Sammy, because it has.
What do you want me to type?
Type in Beryl Rapier McGill University, and just click there. Click on it, and then you'll see some choices. not the one that just happened. Do one that didn't happen yet.
No, I think the first one.
No, no,
that was
no,
it.
that's the same one. The third one. No, go back. Do the third one. There. See, there's pictures.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, we
pictures.
got real
Yeah,
photos.
yeah,
Yeah,
photos.
there's that's the prime
That's mom.
minister.
That's your grandmother on the right there.
That's the
Wait,
prime.
wait.
That's the prime minister on the left.
Oh my gosh! Wait, no, you wait.
And you scroll. There's pictures all through.
Wait. So that's grandma.
On
This
the
is
right.
grandma right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's grandma.
That's the prime minister on the left.
And that's the prime minister of who? Of where?
Canada.
Of Canada.
Of Canada.
Oh
From
my God.
Canada.
And the mayor is
Look.
there. Go
Well, the
scroll.
mayor crowned me.
Are there more?
Oh, that's
Oh!
her and her mother. That's my grandmother.
Okay, thanks, Marcus.
Yeah.
All right, so that's grandma, grandma,
Your
and
great-
my
your
great grandmother.
That's your
great-grandma.
This is my great grandmother.
Wait, she met Sammy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was 3 days
no,
old.
he was only like,
Oh, no.
no,
She
she
died,
died
like, right
she
after
died
I was
right
born.
after he was born.
Oh, she died after you were born, right?
Yeah, I just
Wow.
told.
Okay, scroll against it, Marcus. Keep going. There's all the girls that were the final five. The
Yeah,
final
that's the
five.
Wow. So that was the top
The
five.
top
That's
five
the
right there. That's the
top
top
five.
five.
Where did they get all
Wait,
that?
it says submitted by you, Dad. Like this web's.
Well, that I was interviewing for some of this. They interviewed mom. They interviewed
Oh, that's
people,
so awesome.
it's a bit of both. And they reached out to me to send them photos and things. Your mother,
Okay, is there more, Marcus?
yeah,
Wait,
there's
say,
more.
where'd you see submitted by? Where'd you see that?
Well, someone just said on the website somewhere.
Oh.
Some of them. There's some articles.
Wow.
Yeah, I sent in for this
The
one.
first ever Photoshop.
This one actually, this interview, I did send them the photos because Grandma has this massive scrapbook. It might even be worth bringing in. The scrapbook of all the pictures that you won,
And
people that wanted to
people
marry
writing
her,
me
men wanted to
letters.
want you to marry.
Wait. So after, because
Oh, wait, we got to back up. You got to tell us about so top five.
So
Now
the
get to
top
end.
five, I just was quite happy that top five. And anyway, then of course they started, making flyers and all different people. But like I said, these two guys of my friends of mine said to me, "You come in late, they'll know who you are." So I timidly came in late for this class, and of course the professor called me out, and the guy said, "So everybody knows who you are now."
So now
Oh, wait, okay, that's
It was
crazy.
marketing, it was
No,
marketing.
no, that's crazy. Grandma came in late to class. No, imagine this, guys. You come in late to class.
300
Everyone's
people.
everyone's looking at you. 300 people, and they're like,
and
we know.
and the teacher chews you out because it's that kind of old school
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
barrel rapier.
Yes,
How
yes.
dare you come in my class like that?
Yeah.
It's a big deal. It's not like
He
now,
made
it's
a
like
big
whatever.
deal
Yeah.
of it.
Actual,
Oh, she was barrel
yeah,
dash,
yeah,
right,
barrel
right.
dash before she became a rapier. But basically, chat, what happened is you imagine walking to class and you're suddenly the main. She was the main character. Okay, she walks into class, 300 people looking at her. They're like, "Oh, we know you now."
Yeah.
Because she made. Was that when she won?
That's before. That's
Oh, that was before.
Oh
let's
no,
get
that
into
top
that,
five.
that was
because the first few rounds, right? The judges vote, but the
Yeah.
last vote is the students.
the,
So
Yeah.
the
The student
the
body.
school body voted for
For
the
the
five
five
of us.
And what's also cool is that my uncle, my dad's brother,
Yeah,
my uncle Dewar,
doer. He put
he
out
was
flyers.
he was a marketing guy,
Yeah.
and so he was making these. He was like a little like just a smart guy. He would call up companies and just talk about barrel rapier, and he started just doing a bit of a campaign behind the scenes with
And
Yeah.
then send little
some
flyers.
flyers out. So
Yeah.
there was
Oh, that's
there
incredible.
was little help around the scenes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so, someone said MC Grandma. MC equals main character.
Ah!
Main character Grandma.
Oh,
Main character Grandma.
That's great.
That's kind of tough.
I
Wait,
like that. Who
I-
would have said that? Who was that?
we got Grandma Laura before
Yeah.
GTA
all
6.
that.
Character Grandma Law. That's brilliant.
MC
Main-
Grandma.
main
Wait,
character
wait, who
Grandma.
said that? The
Who
message
said that?
went
It's
up.
gone.
Yeah, mods, find that and pin that.
Wait, Marcus, go back up in the chat.
What
It was
is that? What did that say?
You know how
Who
they
said
call you
MC
MC,
equals-
Grandma Law?
Yeah.
Hey, W.
Usually
Not
it's
who was
master
it? Not.
ceremonies,
Not
but
one
instead
bit.
for you,
Not one
you're
bit.
main character. You're the main character.
So we gotta go now. So we gotta just for a second now. So you in the top five, and then what happens?
Well, we have a week. We're doing things. We go to ski events. We go to contests, skating contests, all that kind of stuff. The five of us as a group, and then the student body has a day to vote.
Right.
And when they phoned me, I said, "No, you can't. You're not serious." Yeah, well, it came out What do you
Runner up, first runner up, second runner up.
Well, you're not supposed to tell.
Oh, yeah, they gave you the results before they were supposed to.
Yeah. This person,
I don't know what
I forget the word now. Anyway, somebody phoned me and said, "Well, this is just under the hat, but you've won." I said, "Oh, come on."
What? So they told
And-
you beforehand that you
They-
won.
But
They
you
told
couldn't
me
tell
the
anybody.
night
But you were,
before,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, wow.
But I didn't tell anybody.
She was tight-lipped.
I didn't tell my mother. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't
You,
tell us
you
so.
did not tell anyone
I
that you
did
won.
not tell
Oh my
anybody.
goodness.
I went to class the next day and I thought, holy Moses, I cannot believe this. And then the next day or two, there was in the newspaper that I had
Wow.
won.
But
So
the-
then the next day, after they had told you, you're on the newspaper,
All
you're
over.
everywhere. Imagine that. Like you're like only probably a few weeks ago, you were
Stacks of letters.
stacks of letters.
Wait,
Stacks of letters.
wait, back up before that, because when it actually happened, okay, the ceremony was 8,000 people
Oh, yeah.
in an arena. The 5 of them are left, and then the mayor's going to come and put the crown on your
Yeah,
head.
yeah. You see,
my
I'm
goodness.
sitting up top, and they have the 4
Ladies
ladies
in
in waiting on this big thing that's being pulled on ice. And the
Skating
mayor,
rink, yeah.
well, you'll see pictures of him. The first one they made, he broke the steps, so they had to go.
The
and-
mayor was overweight. He was
It was
overweight.
Wait, you said the mayor was because I remember you telling the chat this before. The mayor was so overweight he broke the steps
He
as he
broke
was
the
coming
step as
toward.
he was coming up, so they had to go to darkness. So they were in darkness for a while. And of
Wait,
course-
in
So
darkness.
that's the prime
Oh,
minister.
that's right.
That's prime minister.
and so my
You gotta
my-
find the photo, Marcus.
my mother,
It's in another.
of course,
article.
my mother and my father were in absolute agony because they thought maybe they were trying to
Right.
do something to me.
Yeah. You see that? So that her parents, because the mayor broke the step, they turned the lights off.
To build,
My
it up.
grandmother and her father thought that they were going to kill her. That she. Because
They thought it was like some undercover operation to
because-
kill grandma because
yeah.
he broke the step and it
because
became
it went
dark.
Was
Oh
because
my
of the
gosh.
darkness. Then they had built a new one so he could come up and crown me. Yeah. So that was a little
Wait,
excitement.
they had to build a new step
Well,
for the
Quickly.
mayor.
Quickly, let's
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Well, he was a
the
little
portly guys would
to
say.
support the
Portly.
guy. Yeah. So that was the big excitement, but it didn't end there.
No, it did not end there.
It's chat.
So-
This is just the beginning.
So this is the thing. Okay. People then knew her name, Beryl Dickinson Dash,
Yeah.
and they knew Carnival Queen.
Yeah.
And McGill University.
Yeah.
So what started to happen was the entire like this. I don't know how it happened because we didn't have TV, but it was going through radio and through
Was in radio.
Letters
was
and
radio.
radio. People were finding out across the world.
Yeah, I
The
was
whole world
she
found
was
out that
getting-
she had won.
I have letters from guys in the service.
Oh yeah,
that-
she was getting people wanted to marry her, wanted her to become an actress, move to LA, go to New York, become a singer. All this.
Like the whole world knew about this happening. Like it
Yes.
wasn't just Canada that
Yeah.
found
And
out.
actually, I
entire
got
world.
invited to a university convocation.
Oh yeah, actually, Marcus, you put up the slides again. Put up the one when she was in front of that group. See that picture there, chat. So that picture there is in the States.
Yeah,
that's in
they-
West
that's
Virginia.
West Virginia.
So
they
that's
invited-
obviously a black audience. What happened was that my mother didn't know this. So there was
Streamer you.
there was yeah Streamer U. That's the original Streamer U. So there was prejudice in Canada. It was different kind of type, but still. And then in the States, it was of course. And what had
very
happened was
prevalent, yeah.
people in the States were hearing about Mom winning and becoming
Wow.
this beauty queen, and they were overwhelmed because it was
Yeah.
not possible in the States. So they flew her down there. It's this
Yeah,
magazine called Color
yeah.
Magazine.
Blue. Well,
think they're
no,
called
it was
Color
from
magazine.
the Color magazine did
Paid for,
some
right?
kind of,
Or
I-
involved in
no,
it.
no, they did an article, but
Oh, an article.
I think the dean or somebody from that university wanted me down there.
So she went there, and her and her best friend Flo, right?
So- no, not Flo.
Veller. Veller went down, and they went down to West Virginia, and they got to this school, and you can see there's
Yeah.
thousands of people.
Oh, I mean, it was ridiculous.
yeah, and the ladies are hugging her and saying, "You're like my daughter." And
Yeah.
it meant a lot to that community and the whole country. It was a big deal. And,
Wow.
and as a matter of fact, I don't think the picture's there, but at the same time, there was a famous artist named
Yeah.
Edward. What's his last name? William
I
Edward.
can't
Scott?
remember. Somebody stole
William-
that picture.
Yeah. So here's
Oh,
the
you're trying to. You guys don't know where
Yeah,
it
we
is.
tried. So
it's
here's
a
the thing.
painting.
Two things. So one is Mom's getting all this stuff in Montreal.
It was too
The
much.
university, the school's mad at her because usually that last year when the Carnival Queen happened, it was exciting for a month and it stopped. My mom's getting letters in mail for 6, 7 months. It keeps coming.
At the
Just at the
university,
university.
because they have nowhere else to send it because
Yeah.
that's the address. And the dean called me in one day and said, "There's just too much mail coming here." I said, "Wait, I'm not writing mail to myself. Why are you
Crazy.
asking
They
me?"
want her to stop it, but
They
she
want
can't
her to
stop
stop.
it. And then they
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
fed
you
up.
get too much mail.
Yeah,
the mail's
that's
overflowing.
That's
Oh,
the
that's
My
five.
fine.
grandma.
That's the 5 of us right there.
Wait, where?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
another
five.
picture of the 5.
Oh,
Another picture of the 5. Mom's at the bottom right there, obviously.
wow.
With
So
the
that's
pearl.
the top 5 for the
I'm the
beating.
one with the pearls. I'm the one
Yeah.
with the pearls.
Oh. Also, another thing. T with I think it was it T with Adrian chat? Someone said, I need to know how Grandpa got this queen.
Yeah.
That's what they said. How did Grandpa get this
Well,
queen?
Grandpa was smart. He snagged her and got engaged before the contest. right?
Oh, Grandpa got her early.
Right? Were you engaged before?
Yeah. I just got engaged,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, there's the mayor. That's the mayor.
That's the mayor.
That's the portly man who broke the
Wait,
stick.
that's him?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the mayor.
Look at that outfit she's in. Look at
Wait,
that.
I can't even see.
Look at that. You can't see, but he's got a big.
Bro, wait, what's the guy from the Into the Spider-Verse?
He looks like
He looks
like
like the guy
he-
from Into the Spider-Verse.
Like he was way out here.
he looks
was-
like
The guy in the
Orson.
Spider-Verse.
Wait, yeah, she is the
Wait,
guy
wait,
from
wait, wait.
He
Spider-Verse.
looks like
Wait.
Orson Welles.
Wait, early.
Wait,
they're
wait.
saying Grandpa had an early investment.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. So,
Kingpin.
oh, Kingpin. Yes. Kingpin,
Wait, he
yeah,
actually
yeah.
is Kingpin.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Oh
funny.
my
That's
gosh.
Who's
crazy.
Kingpin?
This is
Grandma,
not-
grandma, this guy?
this-
So, wow.
Oh my
that
goodness.
is the-
It looked like that guy.
Oh
Look down the
yeah,
street.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, is the mayor still alive?
No.
Oh, he's not. Oh,
What?
You've
My,
been 110.
Oh,
You've been
you-
120.
oh.
oh 7-2 with the mayor.
no.
Rip
I
mayor.
Oh,
feel a
that-
little bad, but
He was gone a long time ago. I mean, no.
But by the way, this search continues. So check it out. When she was at the picture you saw with the whole campus in West Virginia, a famous artist, I think his name is William Edward Scott, but he's a famous author. I think he might have passed by now, but he was known for his drawings.
Yeah,
He came out to make a big a portrait of grandma,
and I can't
Wow.
find it.
and she painted it self-portrait, and he said he sent it to McGill. We've contacted McGill. They have it nowhere.
and you can't find it.
can't find it. And you know what he called the picture? The spirit of democracy.
Yeah.
What?
And it's a picture
The
of
picture of Grandma.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
spirit of
somewhere-
democracy.
Someone out there.
Chat, someone go find
If,
that place.
guys, we will pay $5,000. No, like legit. If,
If someone can
no,
find it.
if
Yes.
someone were to find that
Someone
photo,
to find that
if
photo.
someone- wait,
absolutely. Well, if someone finds that actual photo
Chat, someone go find that
Wait,
place.
wait, wait,
and gets it to us,
wait,
the
wait,
spirit
what is the name of the person who made it?
I think it's William Edward Scott. Type in that William
William Edward Squat.
Ed.
Wow.
The spirit
William Edward,
Scott.
and it's EDUARD.
Yeah.
William EDUARD Scott. Baby, see if you find it.
Shoot.
Type while you laugh.
What is that? Well,
See if you find it. You
Oh,
see it?
it's here. Oh, look at how you spell Edward.
Yeah,
EDOU.
Yeah, OU.
ARD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you say it?
Edward.
But is it William Edward Scott? Is that his name? William, but you spell it Edward differently, like EDOU ARD. And he's the one that painted
Oh yeah,
it.
but
He
he's
paid
dead.
and it's
Dead.
lost media. We can't find
he
it.
said he sent it to McGill University up in Canada. We've tried to contact. They said they don't have it.
Wait,
No-
Mom, did you find it?
and they can't find the archives. This is a classic historical painting called "The Spirit of Democracy," a painting of Mom from 1949.
So if someone, we need a search.
We need a
You
search.
guys
Yeah.
research,
Get
contact
your
McGill University.
friends in
Where is
Canada.
Edward Mix?
No, he's not alive.
Oh,
But the painting.
He's not
if
alive.
you guys can find the painting, we will.
Oh, we will be.
We'll fly you down to
not
the
alive.
house. You get to meet Grandma.
You get Mom to make you a meal.
Grandma will make you a meal if you find the photo.
Grandma's gonna be 98, but even just before she moved here to live with us, she was still driving in Vegas, cooking the Thanksgiving turkey, doing it all.
She-
My license is still vacant.
She can still drive.
My
she
license
still
is-
has.
Yeah, my license is still valid.
Her
Absolutely.
license is
It's
valid.
her birthday.
She can. We might need to take her driving on her birthday. What do you think?
That would be fun. One more drive.
One more
Mom.
drive, one more drive,
drive.
one more drive.
MC Grandma Uber. MC
Is
Grandma
it this
Uber.
year? It's up.
So now, Sam,
Wait, someone said I
Right,
found
that
it.
those 4 years went pretty
I
fast.
found it. DM me. Okay, but imagine he found.
imagine. I mean, that would be. We've tried the way we've tried.
They've tried for years.
We've tried. We've called. I've spoken to the people there in the archives. No one knows where it is, but it's on. It's. You see him painting it on the article. He said he painted and said it was a gift to the school. The school says they didn't get it. Someone's got this painted.
Which one of y'all has the painting?
Yeah.
We will buy it from you.
So now that happens. Mom wins.
She wins the guy. Just to recap, right? She didn't know she was entered. She got entered into this carnival queen,
Yeah.
right? She wins first Black beauty queen in all of Canada. We just show you some photos. The mayor of Canada pronounces her with a crown.
Breaks a step.
The mayor breaks a step from
Everything she's-
800 pounds.
Parents think she's dead.
And they think she's dead because of whatever happened. But then after that, she
And
gets
then the prime minister. You have pictures in my scrapbook. The prime
Yeah,
minister.
the prime minister.
came.
And then there's in the scrapbook. It's seriously this thick, and it's just full of letters
I have
from
it
military,
under my bed. It's
from
under my bed.
veterans,
Wow.
from elites and Hollywood, and the people that want to marry her, and all.
Yeah,
all
she,
over the
multiple
place.
people are saying, I need to marry you.
Yeah.
But they didn't know Grandpa has known her longer. Grandpa locked in. Grandpa locked in.
Dad locked it in. He locked
Grandpa
it in.
locked in.
Now, how did you that how happened? Did you?
Well,
go to
I was
Scotland?
engaged.
You were engaged.
Oh,
So how soon after that did you get married, get engaged, and go to Scotland? How
we went
quick
to
was it?
Scotland next year.
Yeah,
We got married in 19.
Yeah, so
yeah.
you won in
I won
1949,
1949, and so we were in Scotland in 1950. Yeah, good.
and then you went. So my dad,
We
your
lived in
granddad,
Scotland for 7 years.
he was a doctor, a specialist. Went to McGill, obviously, and then he went to Edinburgh, Scotland.
No, he did his medicine in Scotland.
Yeah, but he was. I'm saying
He
went to-
wasn't a doctor yet.
No, but he went to McGill first to do his Bachelor of Science.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Bachelor of Science in McGill. Went to Scotland to do his.
medicine.
But he came back to McGill after that, right?
No, never came
Or
back.
he just went to Scotland and then.
He
where
went
did
to
specialize?
Scotland 7 years. We
Oh,
were
7
in
years.
Scotland. Then we came back to Edmonton. He did a year in Edmonton.
Oh, you're in Edmonton. Okay, but he did. He was in Montreal, and then your dad said,
Well, he did a year in Montreal. We came back from Montreal. Came back from Scotland.
"Yeah."
He
and
did
was
a year
doctor.
at St. Mary's.
Yeah,
His
to
internship,
specialize. Yeah,
and then we moved to Edmonton.
he was a
And you
psychiatrist,
kind of got to talk about a bit how you were good, because I think most people know that you were going to be
a doctor.
a doctor.
Yeah,
If you guys don't know, Dad was going to be a doctor, was in school to be a doctor. You went through how many years of college?
went through total of 5, but I did 3.5 specifically towards Bachelor of Science and
3.
becoming a.
That many years towards being a doctor, and then he switched to being a choreographer dancer.
Stepping in his circle.
Stepping in the circle. Come on, man. Y'all saw when me and Dad were on the stage? That's where Dad was, because he swapped. He was gonna be a doctor, and now he's a dancer.
So now she goes to Scotland. She's in Scotland. I don't know if you want to hear this stuff, but when she was in Scotland with Dad, broke.
Ration.
They live in Scotland during the ration. So you guys don't know what this is. So first of all, this lady's lived through the Second
The
World
Great
War,
Depression.
the Great Depression. She goes to Scotland. Scotland and Europe, they're in rations, which means, can you guys imagine this?
Imagine, chat.
Imagine,
Real
chat.
quick. Think in your head. Close your eyes. Think.
Imagine you go to the store, you go to HEB or whatever grocery store you go to, and you go to buy something. They say, sorry, you've already had your meat for the week. You can't have any more meat.
You've had your meat
You
for
can
the
have
week.
3 potatoes and 2 eggs. And you're like, but I got 10 people at the house. That's your ration. That's all you can have.
Oh yeah.
That's what you can do. Okay, you don't get that. You can have
Well,
some,
Americans are spoiled.
but then you had something. They wanted you to eat mutton, right?
I wouldn't eat
Mutton-
no
Oh,
mutton.
mutton.
mutton. Like
Mutton
she,
is sheep stomach
No
lining.
way.
You-
I've
eat
cooked
mut-
that before in Minecraft.
Oh well, it's not quite the same. with
No,
Minecraft.
I'm not
so,
eating
So
mutton.
she had, and you said it was drafty there, and it was.
Cold, with cold.
Well,
Well, they
you
didn't
liked
have.
it, but you liked it there in Scotland.
Who said I liked
Oh, you
it?
did. Oh.
They didn't have central heating. You had to sit in front of a fire
Sit
every
in front
night.
of a
You only
stove,
and you
stay
could
warm.
only afford one fireplace. Sit there and eat and whatever.
And this was
And
the
we
phrase.
put hot water bottles in my bed every night
Can you-
before I go to bed.
Do you know that phrase? Does the chat know this phrase?
I can tell. What phrase?
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that, chat?
Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
It's a phrase that but this is
Because
that phrase. Tell them why.
well, because people step in after you.
Oh, Tooth Adrian knows.
Everybody you could use the same water.
Because of the
Oh.
rationing of everything, you only can have like
One
one
bath a week.
One. Now some of you guys might like this, but
One
not as an addict.
bath a week.
One hot bath a week. So what would happen is
One bath a week?
a week. That means one shower, one bath. So one. So you would have one, and so it'd be a bath. So the one of the adults would get in first, and then the next adult would get in, and then the kids would get in the same bath. So then
Wait, the same water?
yes,
Oh, the same water
there's only
too.
one, but you only get
Wait,
one.
one tub of water a week,
A
and everyone
week.
goes in the same water.
Yeah, one. You take a turn.
Oh my
That's why
God.
we do the baby.
This-
We do the baby last when it's a little cooled off.
The baby's cooked.
The water would be kind of
That stench aura.
the water would get all that stuff. And then the thing is, after the baby was done, you throw out the water because it's dirty. So the phrase became, "Don't throw out the baby with the bath water."
That's what
Oh
the
my
phrase.
God.
is.
That's what the phrase.
And we have y'all taking 2-hour showers. What do y'all think you're doing taking a 2-hour shower, huh?
Yeah. Well,
They're taking a nap in there.
We got
You
people
are.
taking hour-long showers.
You all are spoiled.
That's crazy.
No,
Wow.
this lady,
That's why I can live anywhere.
mom can live anywhere. She would make $1 last for a month. She just.
My mother used to say I could make a silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Do you guys know what a
whatever.
sow is?
Sow?
Sow.
Sow? I don't know what sow is.
That's a cow.
It's a
isn't it?
pig.
A pig.
A silk purse out of a sow's ear.
Yeah.
Oh, so Tooth Adrian said back in the day, rarely shower, but perfume would cover up the smell.
It would have to. It would have to.
Perfume,
That-
Adrian cooking. Perfume would cover it up. Yeah, actually, if
Right.
you don't shower for a year and you just perfume, locked in.
You know what though? I find that when you don't get to shower, then you kind of get cold because your body, your pores aren't clean. But, anyways, now moving on. She's in Scotland.
Are we still in
Where
Scotland?
do you want to go, Sammy?
I forgot where we are. So you just won the beauty queen contest.
I left.
You won the
Scot-
beauty. You won the beauty queen
I can't feel
contest.
my legs were
That's so-
asleep.
I can't. You win the
That-
beauty queen contest.
That's over. You-
And you get all these
I
letters. We
went
want to
to-
marry you,
yeah,
but grandpa got you early.
yeah. I
And-
went to Scotland, spent 7 years in Scotland, came back to Montreal, spent a year in Montreal, went to Trinidad for 2 years.
Wait, when did you get pregnant with the boy?
The twins that got pregnant on the way, I came back on a boat pregnant.
Yes, came back pregnant. And
Pregnant on a boat?
because she came
Yeah.
from Scotland, pregnant. So she had about
Your father took the plane, but I took the boat with the luggage.
Wait,
with the
what?
luggage.
Grandpa took the
Dad
plane.
took-
You took the boat.
I took the boat with the
Grandpa!
luggage. With the
Twins.
luggage.
So
You had to go on the boat. Grandpa on the plane. Oh my
So,
God.
my oldest brother was born in Scotland, and then mom was pregnant with twins, coming back on the boat. By the way, check this
Nobody
out.
knew the
Check-
West Highland
okay.
twins.
I'm gonna let you finish this, but check this out. So, my oldest brother born in Scotland. Then my mother's pregnant with my twin brother and sister. She's coming on the boat. She got twins, but they don't have the technology they do now. They don't know she's got twins.
Oh, they don't know.
They don't know.
They
There's-
think it's one
Oh,
baby.
it's 67 years ago. Didn't
They
even
don't know.
know.
So they're telling my mom, "You're gaining too much weight.
What?
You've got to stop eating. You got to quit eating so much." My mother is starving herself, just having boiled chicken and boiled everything. So tell them what happened, how you're eating and whatever.
So I'm eating all this spoiled stuff. My grandmother, I must say, bless her heart, she was cooking all these dinners for me. Anyway, the day I go for my checkup, and
This
the
was
doc-
yeah.
and he says to me, you've put on quite a bit of weight. I said, listen,
Wow, and they didn't know why.
I said, I can't not eat any less now. I'm
starving.
already starving. And I mean, so I don't know why I'm gaining all this weight because I'm not eating that. And they finally take an x-ray, which they never didn't take those in those
They're
days.
too heavy and too risky. They didn't do that. Yeah.
Took an x-ray. And I see him come out very sheepishly. He said, "Oh, well, you were starving." And I said, "What?" Oh, so I said, "You believe that? I've been watching my diet and everything." Saying, "Yeah, you're having twins."
They told you you're. So
Then-
you,
and
so
then,
the-
like, go ahead.
this whole time, they thought you had one baby. Everyone thought you had one baby. They're like, "Oh, you've eaten enough. Your stomach is just big." But no, you had two. You had twins.
And so they said, "And you're not going home." I said, "What do you mean I'm not going home?"
We're not going
They
home.
said, "Well, you're ready to deliver."
Oh, you said you're ready to deliver. You're going to deliver now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So he
oh my goodness.
kept me in, and I phoned my mother. Of course, my mother was hysterical because I was having 2 babies. And anyway, so that was it. So they had the incubate. That's what they usually have for twins.
Wait,
And
tell him the weight of these 2
yes,
babies.
yes, they had the stuff there, and then he says 6 pounds 11 ounces. Oh, I said, oh, small babies, because I thought he was talking about 2 babies together. And he says, oh no, we haven't weighed the boy yet. I said,
Wait,
So
what?
first-
Before she says how big it is, how big is a normal baby?
About 7 pounds, right?
normal
But if you-
baby
but
is-
if you have twins, they'll be like 3 pounds or how what 4 pounds.
4
so 4
pounds.
pounds
Oh,
is a
yeah.
regular weight for a twin, but this
Yeah.
first twin was 6'11", which is like 7 pounds.
And then
That's a
Stu
big-
was,
that's a
Stu
normal
was
baby.
8'11".
11
Well,
pounds?
Yeah.
So a 7 pound and a 9
So
pound
basically
baby.
a 9 pound.
And so,
What?
So
Hey, what's 811? What does that mean?
well, there's 16 ounces in a pound.
oh, 16 ounces a pound. That's
so he
great.
says, the obstetrician says, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. You were really starving.
They said you were
Little
really
late now.
starving.
So then she had the.
They thought Grandma was eating a lot, but no, she just had twin babies the whole time.
Eating me.
And also, guys, this is not Dad yet. This is
My-
Uncle Stu
Yeah,
and
Auntie Dawn and
Auntie Dawn.
Uncle Bruce were born in Scotland.
Okay.
And
then-
you were born in.
Then your dad
then-
tells you guys to move out to Edmonton, right?
Yeah, yeah. So then
greedy
we're
babies.
in Montreal. We come back to Montreal after your father does his year internship there, and my father says, "You don't want to live in Montreal. Go west. Go west. I love the west. I travel. I love Vancouver. I love Edmonton. I love that. But go west." So anyway, your dad got a job right away in Edmonton
At the university?
at the university. So
University
Wow.
Hospital?
Yeah.
University Hospital, right?
yeah, the
That's where I was
univer-
born, right?
yeah, you were born. Yeah,
And by the way, I was an oops baby.
yeah.
You were an oops baby?
So basically, I'm like, it's 5 years later,
Yeah.
and dad, my dad, your granddad, he got with the mumps or measles.
The mumps. He
So-
said he had. I said, I think I'm pregnant. He says, no, you can't be pregnant. I had the mumps. I said, well, what has that got? Yeah, I had the mumps in Grenada. I said, oh, the backward country. I said. And he said, no, I had the mumps and you can't be pregnant.
So he thought. So basically, just
They didn't think you were pregnant
the
with
idea was
you.
if you had the mumps, apparently it could make a man kind of sterile, so he couldn't have babies.
Oh, my phone is ringing.
Oh, your phone's ringing?
Oh no.
In your ear.
Wait, do you want us to get your phone?
It'll stop.
No, it's
McGill
fine.
University.
It's fine.
It's McGill University. We
They're
found the
going,
photo.
they found it. No, but yeah. So first of all, everyone's saying, why are they saying Fat Marcus?
Oh,
Mom said something.
I told everybody that Marcus was 10 pounds.
You told Chad that Marcus was a 10-pound baby.
Guys,
I
listen,
saw Chad saying Marcus Biggie.
That's why-
Marcus Big.
That's why he's 6'4".
That's why he's
But
6'4".
that was your side of the family. My family
I
had
know.
normal size
I
babies.
know.
You guys gave me the.
I
You got big
know.
babies.
But the thing is,
What's that?
but then after that, so then Dad thought he had mumps. Told Mom that she can't be pregnant, but then she was pregnant with me.
Yeah, and then I was pregnant. And then the date, well, we figured out the date, then it was supposed to be
Oh yeah,
end of December.
yeah. She was trying to have me be
So,
born on New Year's
I went
Eve.
out New Year's Eve dancing, and Dad was getting mad. I said, I want a New Year's Eve baby.
She was trying to get me out quick to get me to become, because back in those days, becoming a New Year's Eve, it was a kind of a thing. You're a New Year's Eve
It was
baby.
a cool baby.
And
Cool
actually,
baby.
even the city sometimes would give you like
Yeah,
gifts.
they
and
used
it'd
to
be like
give
a big
you
thing in the
yeah,
paper. And
yeah, yeah.
Oh
And
my
so my mom
goodness.
was dancing, trying to get me out of there.
Wait, so she literally was dancing to try and push you out earlier?
That's why I guess I dance.
That's why you dance.
What?
That's
Push-
why
dancing
you
to
dance.
push-
That's why you dance.
That's why Dad dances now, because
I'm
he,
in the
literally- he got danced out of the womb.
I got danced out of the room for 3 days.
January the 3rd, right? It is
January
the
the
1st.
3rd.
And they said, "Ow!"
No, because I played.
Wait, what'd you
I
say?
played the crowd laughing some, but it was so freaking loud.
You played the loud. There'll be sound effect. Thank you, John King.
So where do you want to go to next year, man? Or do you
All right,
wanna go
so
further away?
basically, Dad was born right. That was really cool and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That was really cool.
It was okay. It was just,
It happened. It happened.
you know, it was just a thing. It didn't really have to happen.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh
think.
my goodness, this is a crazy house.
But yeah, Dad was born. And then after this, I mean, yeah, what happened?
I was born. They stopped the city. They gave an award. They took pictures.
Do we go to now? Is it Las Vegas?
Well, no.
Bro,
Wait, what?
So
what? I don't know. Wait, where are we? Where are we?
so. So-
I just remember Grandma gambling. When did Grandma
Well,
start gambling?
I'll jump.
There's like 50 years.
But we'll,
Oh, 50 more years?
we'll jump. We'll jump a bit. Let's just go. So we're living in Edmonton, Alberta. If you don't know Edmonton,
Oh my God.
Edmonton is cold.
He hasn't placed you anywhere yet, Tony.
So Edmonton, Alberta is cold in the winter and it's long winters. But we grew up there. I was there till I was 7, and then we moved to Calgary, which is south of Edmonton, still in Alberta, in Canada. So I grew up there. We were living there. We lived on Lake Bonavista. What do you want to see?
With what?
Is this homepage? Somebody said you're on the homepage. Is that
No, I don't think that's the. No, I don't think we're on the homepage.
I saw that though.
So we now leave Edmonton, come to Calgary, and very soon after getting to Calgary, Mom, it's all thanks to Mom. We, Dad's a doctor now. He's got his practice. We live in this beautiful area called Lake Bonavista, but we live across from the lake. And my mother sees a house. So tell them about that.
Well, I'm always a walker, so I was walking around the lake
she's
and
a walker.
everything, and I saw the real estate guy, and I said, "Oh, I really thought we were going to be able to get on the lake on this side," and he said, "Well, the building across the street." I said, "I don't want to be across the street, across the lake, rather," and he said, "Well, why don't you look at that house? There's so many people are looking at it, they don't like it, they don't like the plan, but that's the only one that's left on the street." So I went in, and when I saw it, I thought, well, I got to have this house.
Oh yeah, come on, oh, that's awesome.
And
So
that's the house
I
you lived in
I
back
go back and I say to your dad, there's a house across the street. We need to get moving over there. And
We need to get moving.
We need to get
he
moving.
said, well, I don't know about it, but get in there. I said, you know what? You go to the bank. You're a doctor. You just do you not know about going to the bank? Go to the bank. No wonder you used to say I was bossy. I mean, no, I said, you go to the
When you were
bank.
determined, when my mother was determined to do stuff, she was going to do it.
Yes,
she was-
I said, why are you talking about it? Let's get it
Yeah,
done.
Grandma was a doer. She was like, no more procrastinating. Let's get it done.
No more crack.
I can't say anything more
Remember
today.
crack-astinating?
Crack.
Whoa.
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
What'd you
I
say?
don't know. No, I didn't mean to say that. That was...
Whoa.
Wow.
Pause.
Pause.
Delete
Pause.
that
Cut
part.
that
I was
out.
just trying to be funny, and the words got tangled in my mouth.
Tungled. The words got tungled.
My legs are. I'm so
Yeah.
tired. My legs are asleep.
You tell me.
So, but what?
Tim AJ said I'm using that one.
Dang
Wait,
it.
what did you say? Crack.
I don't know what I said.
Crack-astinating.
Oh my
What is
God. Wow.
Oh,
Oh
that is
my.
actually a pretty awesome word. But it's-
Live that. Live it.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Anyhow,
Anyhow,
anyway,
What?
I say to your grandfather, Sammy, listen,
Yes.
there's no time to think and do or whatever. You want to be on the lake or you don't want to be on the lake.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, but this. I said, you go to the bank. You're working. Go. You. I don't know what you do in the West Indies and the tropics. Go to the bank in Canada. That's what you do.
because my dad grew up in in Grenada.
Yeah.
So my mother's parents are from Trinidad, which is in the West Indies, but my mother was raised in Montreal by two parents that were very industrious. Even though
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
overcame a lot of stuff, but they were very industrious, and they,
Yeah.
they gave you the thing. My dad became a doctor, but he grew up in the Grenada, which is like an island,
It's a
chill
little,
out,
little,
Irie
little
mom,
piece of
just lay
Oh,
back.
big.
Not Jamaica, but it was it's an island, so it's a little bit more relaxed. My dad was he did a great stuff, and my mother was more.
And just if you guys are confused, right? She was talking about how they got a lake, like a
Yeah,
house
so-
by the lake. They lived around the lake.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys live by a lake, but it was very nice. I've been to the
Yes.
house
So
before.
we move across the
It's
lake.
nice.
But
Yeah, you guys are swimming- you swam in the lake.
and I don't know, Bradley, if you remember, and we moved, and your daddy would be walking across the street with a couple of books and a couple of this. I said, would you put some stuff in the car and drive it there?
So what she's saying is when we moved, we lived across the street, and my mother got us onto the lake. But my dad would just do these random, like he'd be walking the house with a pair of shoes and an ashtray as part of the move. Like it wasn't even a box or like a dolly. He
So
just-
instead of getting a whole box to
he
move,
just
he'd
take-
just be
he-
pulling it
or
with
he'd
shoes.
be doing like these 1,000 trips. Like, okay, I carry this
Get the
one
thing
time,
in.
and
So he'd carry. Wait, why is he'd carry this, and then this would be the only thing he carries to the
They
house.
put that somewhere in the house, walk back. He was just like doing one
Oh
thing at
my
a time.
God, it was so
It's so fun.
frustrating.
But
But
my-
anyway, it was a
Oh,
beautiful.
they're saying you lived on Loot Lake.
But I lived on Lake Buena Vista. That lake, it was a dream.
It was a dream, yes.
We had tons of this lady here, the best host. The Rapiers in our family always like, even back when she was a kid, and then when she was my mother, she put on
I
all
come
the
from
parties,
that,
all the
the
events.
thing, yeah.
She hosted them. She was the medical president of the medical wives. She curled up there, bowled, was on teams, always like leading things and holding parties and all
Well,
just the hostess with the
With the
mostest,
mostest.
which then your mother is now too, Joni.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She learned well.
Yes.
She learned. She passed the exam
She
with
did.
honor.
It was close. It was close. It was this close to like I was gonna have to
She's a
move on.
better cook, though. She's a better cook.
Grandma's chili.
Yeah.
Woo! Grandma's chili. Oh, woo!
My-
Nothing like grandma's chili. Come on now.
My mother used to make these baked chicken legs, and then she's making pork chops and applesauce.
Oh,
Yes.
I know.
Oh,
That
gravy.
used to be
Oh.
your
And,
favorite.
the
Oh,
food.
yeah.
Oh,
that
my
was-
God.
Oh my gosh.
What about when are we having pork chops? By the way,
Oh, Grandma wants some pork chops.
Maybe tonight.
Dad makes the pork.
Okay, I'll
Grandma,
make some pork chops.
Grandma, tonight, chili, pork chops,
no,
gravy.
no, I'm not having
I can
chili
get
and
we can
pork.
sell our
Yeah, we
pork
have to
chops.
celebrate.
On the way home, we can get some
Yeah.
pork chops. We can do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
And then we can also get some mac and cheese too.
Anyway,
So we're on this lake. It's beautiful, and on don't look at you.
Don't watch production.
Oh, that's right. Their production.
Hey, production, is lighting good? Production.
Yes, lighting's good.
W production.
So then my mother goes, and then we are living on the lake, and then my mother moves to Edmonton. My parents split up, and they've been together for 28 years.
hmm
And then my
They were together for 20 years and then they split up.
yes.
Okay.
And my mother then goes to Edmonton for a short bit, comes back to Calgary, and my mother on her own gets work, gets jobs, and then tell them that one day when it was so cold.
Well, I went to Woodward's, which is a big department store, but they had a section of the the store that was a design studio, so they hired me in there. And anyway, I worked there, and everybody had to take a turn at the closing, and so it was my turn that night to check the machines and see everything was fine. So when I came out, it was snowing like crazy. It had been snowing, rather. It was cold, and there was nobody around. It's not like now. Gas stations are closed. Everything's closed. 9 o'clock, so everything's closed. There's no 24-hour anything. So I come out. My car wouldn't start, and I have to walk because I'm in the employees parking, and I have to walk to the main street trying to flag a taxi, and they don't like to just pick you up like that. So I see them get to the light, and the light turns red. I said, listen, I'm in dire straits. My car won't
Like it's
start.
freezing. It's like minus 30.
Wait,
Oh,
you're outside in minus 30.
Minus 30 degrees.
Yeah.
It's
Minus
freezing.
30? That's
It's
crazy.
like, it's crisp.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's crisp.
It's
When
It's
you're-
that's more than
Yeah,
crisp.
it's when
We
you,
don't want crisp.
when you're walking on that, you're feeling,
Eyeballs are frozen.
yeah, it's crisp.
Yeah.
You blow your nose and it's frozen before you can
I
wipe
mean,
it.
50 Fahrenheit's pretty cold here. I won't
It's,
lie.
it's cold. Anyway, I see the guy at the lights. It's red. I said, listen, I'm early and I know you can't just pick up passengers. I said, but I just live down and late. I said, I can't get my car started. He said, jump in, lady. So I get in.
So he let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, W Mans.
And
Yes.
so he takes me to my place. And the next day, I get a ride from a friend of mine that lived in Lake Bonavista. Not Lake Bonavista. Yeah, Lake Bonavista. Around there. She worked at Woodward's. So she picked me up to go to work. So I had to get my car towed to the garage. They had a garage, but everything's closed at 9 o'clock. It's not
Mhm.
like now every 24-hour. We didn't
Yeah.
have that. And so when I got into the work, I said, I'm telling you guys right now, I will not be here next winter. Oh, Beryl, you said, I said, this is March. I will not be here next winter.
You will not be here. She's like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
out.
And when I moved, in July.
To
Wow.
California by
I
herself.
moved to California.
Oh wait, I was thinking Las Vegas. Wait,
No, California was first.
Oh, she went. So you went to California first? I thought you went to Las Vegas first.
No, I was in California for 5 years,
Oh wow. Okay.
That's 1985.
California?
85 to 90.
85 to 90.
So 80. Just so everyone
And-
knows the time where you are. 85 to 90 years old.
Yeah.
No,
California.
1985 to 90.
Oh, 1985.
Yes.
Wait. Oh wait. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. So what? How old are you then?
Well, dude,
Figure it out.
28. She was
Oh, she said figure it out. Oh
57,
my goodness.
58, she's
I'm
58.
in my, I'm not
58.
quite 60.
She's 58.
Yeah, I'm 50.
So 50.
So I
58.
moved. I moved. And everybody says, oh, you're moving. Do you know anybody? No, I don't. So anyway, you met Eric, my niece,
Yeah,
my
I've met.
nephew.
I think so.
Eric, you
Yes,
met
we
Eric.
met
He's
him.
come a couple of times.
Yeah.
They live here now.
Okay.
In Dallas.
Well, Eric and Vanessa were getting married in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And Brenda and I were going
That's
to
her younger sister.
were going to the wedding, and Ronnie and all of them were going to be there. So I said, Brenda said, "Well, let's just drive up." So we drove up. We didn't have any money to be in Vegas, so we went looking at show homes and things. And I said, Brenda, this apartment's here for $90 and $9,500 and $100.
Wait, apartment for Wait, 90.
I said, I will not be here. Oh no, I have to move. I'm moving to Vegas. She said, you're moving to Vegas? I said, yeah, it's a good idea. So I got back and she comes over one day and she says, what are you doing? I said, I told you I'm moving. She said, you're just going to move? Yes, I am. I am just going to move like that. And I came right on Sahara. It wasn't even built like it is now.
Yeah.
They were building I built a new complex there. $95 a month.
$95 a month for where she was staying. Oh my goodness.
Wait, in that,
90.
I got to jump back for a sec because there's a story like this. You got to show the story of the House of Malmo, how the money that they wanted. You saw the show home and what they wanted you to pay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is back for a sec, back in Edmonton, in the home that I was living in when I was 2 years old. Tell them the prices. Tell them what this.
Yeah,
and
what
how
are the
you saw-
prices? Let's hear the prices, chat.
This is Edmonton again. Tell them
You
that
mean
story.
the 65,000?
Yeah, no, when they won, not Bon Vista, when they wanted like some $5 to hold the house.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, there
Yeah,
was
s-
just
so
$5.
Well, tell the story. So
What's your story? Now?
well, you were looking for something in Edmonton, and then your friend said there's a show home, and then you went and saw the show home in Malmo, and then it was like they needed to hold it.
They needed to hold the house.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and oh yeah. So the lady said to me,
This is a house now.
"It's a house now."
It's a whole house,
House.
not
It's
an
a whole
apartment, a
house.
house.
It's a whole
And
house.
she said to me, "Oh no, the apartment was like $5.
Oh, okay.
It was apartment." She said, "You need $5 deposit."
$5.
Wait,
So-
$5. $5 to hold the house down.
Now here's the thing. The funny thing is,
$5.
my mom didn't have $5. She had
I didn't
three.
have $5.
You
I
did.
had three.
She had three.
I had $3, and
You had $3. No.
and my friend Pat Goplin had her son's paper route money, change,
Paper route.
nickels and dimes and quarters.
Nickels and dimes to hold a house down.
You-
To hold a house down.
you
Nickels and dimes.
put
Nickels
down
and
that
dimes.
money. and
Oh
that-
my gosh.
Yeah, that I forgot even about
Yeah,
that.
that's just some
That's, yeah. I mean, even when I think about it,
$5 to hold it.
hold the apartment
$5.
That's crazy, guys.
right
Like,
there on Argyle Road, right there.
Wow.
Wow.
$5 whole dollars to go hold down
Oh,
a
yeah.
house, Chad. Who has $5? Does
but
anyone
you
have
know-
$5?
But it seems like everywhere we got into was some kind of miracle, because even the lake, even in Bonavista, when I went to look at that house,
Yeah.
remember I
yeah.
said to your dad, "Oh, I love those shows. You need to go look at that house."
House on the lake. This is
And
years later.
because the neighbor next door to me, not the house
Oh,
on the
on the
lake
other
in,
side,
in
yes.
Bonavista,
Yes.
the neighbor next door to me said, "Oh, I haven't seen you for a while. Where have you been? Where's your dad?" I said, "My dad, that's my husband." She said, "I was wondering where you were." I said, "Oh, well, we've been looking at show homes." I said, I have a young baby now, which was Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we don't have enough space, and we have all these boys." And I said, one girl, I said, and one kid is in school. And so she said, "Why don't you go to
Malmo?
Malmo and look at the
That's
show
the area
homes?"
called Malmo.
Okay.
And we went and looked
like
at the
Saturday
show
Night Show.
homes. And of course, as soon as I saw, I thought, that is my house. I came back. I said to Dunbar, we got to have that house. He said, he's always so funny.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I didn't think we were going to buy a house so soon. Yeah, we're going to buy a house so soon.
Wow. That is so crazy. So it was from California, then it was to Las Vegas. And then you were in Las Vegas for how long?
30 years?
About
You
30 years.
figure it out. 1990.
Okay, she wants me to figure it out. Say it.
1990, I moved to Vegas.
1990.
Until 2 years ago.
34 years I lived in
34
Vegas.
years in Las Vegas. Wow. And what were your favorite parts of Las Vegas?
Well, I mean, I was there when it was great. Las
Mm-hmm.
Vegas was great. You could go on the strip, walk on the strip, Things were cheap. 99-cent meals.
Oh my gosh.
90-cent meals?
99
9
cents
cent
steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
99 cents for a steak and
Maybe
eggs.
79
Oh,
cents.
man.
I mean, it
oh, my
was-
goodness.
Yeah.
Buffets were ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like they were so cheap you could eat till your brain
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds so good.
Okay,
Hey,
5 minutes.
what do you say? Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And so,
Oh, well, come on. Tune this down now. It's enough of me talking here.
no, and so,
That's
and-
the whole point. That's the whole point.
No,
It's
this is
all
for
about you,
No,
Mom.
also, guys, so far, I just want to say, we're going to keep going for another few minutes, but W Grandma, for the
Yes.
fact that she is
Woo,
just,
woo.
at 97, she's doing this.
I'm going to be 98 next month.
98 next month, she's doing this on interview. But, in, Las Vegas, cheap, and you got to hang out, play bingo. Got to tell them about bingo.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love bingo. And now we have bingo here.
Yes,
yeah.
we brought bingo from Las Vegas here, so she's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
host. If you guys don't know, we do bingo nights. We have all people from church come over, and Grandma says, "All right, I 20 games, I 30,
And if
FIFA."
and if you're making any noise, she will hound you.
She'll ring
Yeah.
that bell.
Yeah, she'll
She'll
ring a
ring that
bell.
bell,
She'll be
go.
like
There's-
B55,
There's no talking in bingo.
G61.
No talking in bingo.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she now hosts it now, which is really
All right.
fun.
We're going to have bingo soon again.
Yeah, who wants to go for bingo?
Bring your money.
And
She
then,
said, "Bring your money, bring your money." She said,
and then next month we have our 98th birthday party.
Oh,
"Yes."
We're gonna hold
God willing. God.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
come on
yes.
now, Grandma, you will be there. And so Las
February,
Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas for a week.
Oh yeah, she's gonna go to Vegas for a week.
She still flies by herself.
She flies by
still
herself.
Gets there. Her friends don't want to travel. She's going to want to traveling now.
If she can fly by herself, you can fly by
There you
herself. But yeah, so after that, Las Vegas, then you came to live with us about
Two-
how long? It's been 2 years.
2 years.
I-
It'll be 2 years in
I
March.
came in March. Yeah.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
years in March.
So she came to live with us. It's been about 2 years that she's been here, chat, in our house. So I'm glad for the 2 years she's been in the house.
It's been
Yeah.
amazing, and she's here. The boys get to see her on a regular basis. They don't. They hope they see. They don't have.
And they don't have to do anything for me. They don't have to
Yeah.
wipe my bum or do anything.
Hey, it
like
could
that.
be
That's
like
so, that's so absolutely
Yo,
true.
thank God.
Oh,
yeah,
they
it could be
don't.
like that.
Yeah, and
They
that'd be what it is. It is what it is. But right now they don't have to do anything. Right? We just check on you. We play games with Mom all the time. We play board games. 1,000 puzzles later, she's always doing some activity. We
Yeah.
take her out.
If you guys want to know how to,
We're actually going out. That's what we're
We're
doing.
making it 200 years. We're
we're
making it
making
200 years.
200 years, they said, Grandma.
No, 200.
Nah, come on. And so, guys,
No, I'm getting tired now.
well, Grandma, you are going so strong. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of how
Thank
much
you.
you've done. Because also, guys, to keep in mind, to keep her mind right, she's level 10,000 on Wordscapes, level
Oh, yeah.
10,000 on Mahjong. She's made.
No, I
she's
think
done.
she's like 20,000.
I think she might be 20,000.
On Wordscape.
She's done over 20,000 levels of these games, as well as doing puzzles every day, making things. That is what keeps your brain going. She's very
And a little bit of Coke and brandy.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit
she
of-
loves-
a little bit of
she loves-
brandy.
It's called a hot toddy. You get a little bit of brandy with
I
a little
like
a
bit
little
of
bit of alcohol, a little bit of 5%,
My
10%.
brandy.
late at night. It's her granddad's, her father's little mixture that Joni makes now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know, pretty incredible.
So
So
brandy's good for you. My grandmother said that. They all lived until
Just a
in
sip,
their
let 'em
90s.
sip.
not too much alcohol,
when-
but you drink a little bit.
Just a little sip when you're an adult.
When you're of age, when you're of age.
One sip, maybe once in a while.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the brandy has kept you going. But yeah, so Grandma she said Grandma's locked in. You have been locked in.
I'm
Would
locked in.
you've been locked in for your life?
What's that mean?
Like you've been locked in. Like you've been all right.
Hey,
Like what do you like she's been
What
like,
does mean? What does that mean?
so it means you've been focused.
Yeah.
She's been locked in. And
but she also steps in the circle. If she's ready to get
Yes.
in. No, seriously. My mother showed me because she's just ready to okay, we're doing this. And I don't know the answers. I don't know how it's going to work out. and then we thrive in the
Yeah,
tension of the unknown.
you guys think that the ages she was, the Great Depression, all these things, that they knew what was going to happen? No, she went with the flow and things worked out.
That's right.
And also, Grandma, you were, as we talked about before, you were the first person to have aura. You know that, right? You were the first person, as
Yeah.
you know.
I started it.
You started it. She started it. Aura. She was the aura lot.
And
So.
in our family, I'm not talking about all these other folks. I'm talking about our own family.
Yeah. So, Grandma, wow, was that the episode?
I think that's.
Because I think we have to go in a little bit, chat.
Here, give it for Grandma. MC Grandma Lot.
MC Grandma lot.
Main character Grandma Lot.
Main character Grandma. MC Grandma, Queen Grandma lot. Yeah. The one up. of
And
all
we
time.
will celebrate on Saturday.
Big part.
Yes, I have a birthday party on Saturday. So chat streams. Guys, the reason streams are a little all over the place because birthday party coming up. People are coming to town. If you guys don't know, Vortrucks already said Vortrucks is coming to town along with other people to celebrate. He's doing the ice bath. So streams are gonna be a little awkward. Like I might not stream some days, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord. But W Grandma in the chat. W Grandma.
Thank you.
Now, Grandma, is there any final words you'd like to say to the stream?
No, I have no words.
Keep going. Aura.
No, keep-
Is that real?
just keep moving.
Just keep
No,
moving.
that's it. Just keep moving.
I
That's
like
it.
it.
Just keep moving.
Just keep moving.
And grooving.
And grooving.
And
groove.
grooving.
There we go.
Come on.
Actually, we gotta
And
move
move it,
somewhere
and
right
move
now.
it.
We have to
Wait,
do
wait,
it.
wait,
we gotta
wait,
go.
wait. Real quick.
Yeah.
She just has to dance to some song real quick. Just to end it off. Let me play Isn't She Lovely real quick.
Oh yes, that's a
Real quick.
perfect song.
I guess we have to pick up the camera.
Well, where are we going to dance?
Where's the
On top
table?
of
Where's the
table?
table?
Wait, so can you pick up the camera?
Take these waters
Where
out
are
of here.
we going?
Move these.
Just in the little spot there.
Milo,
I
move.
can't. I think that much.
Wait.
Move your table down.
Pull the table towards you, guys. Sammy, pull the table away. And Milo,
Alright.
you gotta move. Go on, Mom.
All right.
Milo, you gotta move, Milo.
on.
You gotta move,
Look at her,
Milo.
Jack.
You gotta move, Milo. I can't hear the music.
Cause isn't she lovely? Name from the. And the production camera assistant Marcus. We had second production mom. We had a assistant on deck, Dad, and podcaster Sammy,
Oh, wait,
and
Milo,
guest Milo, the production assistant, and then we also had Grandma
Hey.
and all the mods in the chat. W the mods and all the chatters. W all the chatters.
All right.
Is that candle out? Where is it?
It's right here.
I don't know,
Oh,
guys.
I-
Thank you
I
so much for.
smelled it. I was like,
Guys, we literally have to leave the house right now, so it's a very short stream. But thank you guys for being here. W stream.
I'm
That's
trapped.
awesome.
Shout out to all of you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for being in the stream. W stream.
We're going out. Do you need to grab-
What happened? Yo, why does it look like there's a hole in the wall? But yeah, I don't know what the next stream day is right now, but I'll let you guys know. But thank you for coming. I wanted to do this for a while. I really have wanted to interview Grandma and all that, guys.
And all that,
be-
guys.
Oh wait, that's the other
Oh,
mic.
wait,
I
that's
was
the other
wondering where
mic.
that
Wait,
was.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, guys.
basically,
So basically,
thank you guys. I wanted to
thank you,
interview
guys. I
Grandma
wanted to
for a
interview
really
Grandma
long
for a really
time,
long time.
and I'm glad we
And
got
I'm
to do
glad
it,
we
guys.
got
So
to
we
do
have
it,
to leave
guys.
the
So we have to
house.
leave the house.
But thank you guys for being here.
Thank you
Really
guys for being
appreciate
here.
it so
Really
much.
appreciate it. Thank you so
Where's
much.
the camera? It's right here. All right. Anyways, guys.
Anyways, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you guys.
W stream.
W
Thank you guys
stream.
so much for being here.
Thank you
Like I
guys for
said,
being
want to
here.
do this for a
Like I
really
said,
long
I wanted to do this for a
time.
really long time.
What is happening?
What's happening?
What is he going on?
What's he going on about?
What is going on?
What's going on
All right, I gotta go. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Very glad we got to do this, Grandma. Let me end this recording. And yeah, thank you guys so much. This camera is so hot. No, but thank you guys again, chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. W stream. And guys, remember this is very. Wait, one second. This is very, very important, guys. It's like if you guys have your grandparents, make sure to talk to them. Record your talks with your grandparents,
Yes.
okay, guys? Record talk to your grandparents and your parents or anybody. It's really important. And yeah, appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, all right, I gotta end the stream. All right, I can't read anybody. I gotta go. Bye. Oh, 97!